like maybe like five examples. But majorly, what the single candle order block is for is giving you confirmation to enter from lower time frame and utilize more opportunities from a particular um already made analysis. The single candle order block is not in charge of validating your entry or whatsoever. No, as a matter of fact, price can even create two single candle order block. If that setup is to fail, whether the single candle order block is there or not, it will still fail. It is to um make you utilize. That's why it is there. You are making the most out of. For example, if on a normal day, because some of you do 1 to 5, I see it on the group. If on a normal day you do 1 to 5, that single candle order block can help you from the lower time frame have entries, or your trade is in drawdown. For example, your trade is in drawdown and you want to enter a position inside the drawdown, and you are asking yourself, how, Sabii girl, how can we enter with this strategy, how can we enter in the lower time frame? The single candle order block can give you a precise entry. Sometimes it can even give you like two. So it doesn't mean that when you see the single candle order block, you open 100 positions at that entry. It doesn't work like that. You don't need to over leverage because you are already utilizing what you already have. So if the setup is 1 to 5, you can have up to 1 to 15. It depends where the single candle order block was formed. So let's start. First of all, like I said, I'm still going to say it again today. Single candle order block was not originated by me. I don't even know who is the founder, so please, thank you. Somebody taught me. Now we'll be doing the bullish and the bearish. Let me draw the diagram again. Yesterday, sorry that the class did not hold again, though it held anyway, but I think the major concern was people with they say they were not hearing me, but thank God today is better. Just in case as I'm teaching you cannot hear me, you cannot see my screen, just tag the moderator. He's going to call me. So that's the mechanism I used to know today, that people are not like hearing me and all of that. You just tag the moderator and you just tell me. The moderator will call me, so I'll just stop teaching immediately. I'll state the rules of this single candle order block. So just in case you are still having normal technical issue, one thing you should know is that you need to be done with your technicals before you even come to single candle order block, because this single candle order block will not change anything. If you still have problem analyzing market structure, order flow, it's not going to change anything. That's the truth. So you just help yourself, ask question, tag me. For those that say that they did not I did not answer that question, there's somebody from TLS 1.0, I don't know whether it's a lady or a guy. So she said she had been tagging me and I know answer. I'm not seeing the question. I wouldn't deliberately ignore you and answer other people. I don't really know anybody personally, so I don't have any like a personal grievances or anything with anybody why I would ignore a question. No. So if you are in that category again, as well, so just retag me. I'm also a human being too. Sometimes may just like sleep over and all of that, so that's why. But definitely I reply everyone except this question that I answer in the live stream here, so I may not um answer it again because I've answered it before. Let me use this one. I want to use a color that is different from the box that is there, so that okay, perfect. Purple. As purple is too sharp. Let me use this, the kind of like a bit lighter. Okay, I think this is okay. No. Um. Okay, fine. Let's use this one. So this is bullish. Let me draw the bearish a bit far from it so that oops. Now the color is looking like that. I would have like finished drawing it first. I'll still edit the box to look like the other one. Let me just finish first. So for anyone that's still having problem with QML, you are approaching it the wrong way. QML is like one of the most profitable way you can like trade the ranging market, but if you approach it the wrong way, QML, QML, they are all QM. If you're approaching it the wrong way, it may look like it's not working. Alright, so first of all, you don't go to trade it in a trending market. It will not work. It's not supposed to be traded in a trending market. It's just like normal key levels now. They don't work in a ranging market. They don't at all. Anytime you see gold ranging, just check very well. Those RBS and SBIO, they will not work there. Okay, so our set now. Okay, let me just give this guy a little weak. Okay, perfect. Okay, I don't know if I should label it or not. Sorry, I'm taking like so much time to draw it. I love to give like template first. Anyway, so this is for the bullish market. Single candle order block, bullish, bearish. Now the first rule is that above all odds, the first thing that we need to note is that this has to be used when you have a properly analyzed setup. Like you have a setup that aligns with what you have, whether it is QML, whether it is normal RBS, SBL, whether just wherever that you are already in line, either with the order flow, the market structure, the range, just anything, your setup is intact first. So what you are just looking out for is how can I utilize or make more from what I have. Do you understand? Yes. So for example, now you want to risk $15 and you're asking yourself, how do you get entry just in case your setup goes into drawdown, like goes into your SL, like it hasn't hit your SL yet, but it's like within the SL region. How can you utilize that opportunity? That is where this guy comes in. Or you always want to go in with this guy for lower time frame confirmations. That is where it also comes in. But this guy, the same kind of that block, is not in charge of validating your entry. That is on that one. Then secondly, another notable thing is this: it has to occur inside your stop loss. Inside, like if you have this thing here like this, right, like as your POI, your point of interest, if you want to buy up, this guy has to occur inside here. If you want to long, this is how it's going to be, right? Your SL and your TP like this. Fine. This guy has to occur inside here, whether it occurs at the extreme here or here, just anywhere, but it has to occur inside this point here. Now that's on that one. Now another thing is that your entry type in single candle order block depends on you personally. We have two ways we can enter it. We also have two ways we can set our stop loss following the single candle order block. It is your choice. Now before we go into that one, let's check what is this single candle order block. How does it look? Number one thing is this: there has to be the middle candle. I call it the middle candle, right? That's the candle that sweeps the previous candle, whether with the body, whether with the wick. It must sweep the previous candle. Must, emphasis on must. Whether with the body or the wick, it must sweep the previous candle. Then the next candle has to close above it with the body of the candle. This one is not that we used to say it can be body, can be wick. No, it has to compulsorily be the body. Like it has to body it. It has to body it. I don't know. It has to close in the body of the candle. Yeah, it has to close. It's actually funny. Why I'm laughing is because of that thing I said. It has to body it. It sounds somehow. It has to close with the body like above, like this. Oh, you guys, let me check. I think people can hear me, because this okay. I think everybody can hear me because I'm not seeing anybody say okay, fine. Let's continue. So it has to close with the body above for buys. Remember, it has to occur inside here. The middle candle has to sweep the previous candle. The next candle has to close with the body of the candle. Now, as soon as it closes with the body of the candle, it is your choice right? It is your choice to enter immediately or at the point of interest. Let me show you what I mean. Now look at this. Now when this thing closes here, it is your own personal choice if from this point where it's closed your entry will be there and you just hit your stop loss, or I will still come to the target, like how your target will be. I'm talking about the entry for now. It's your choice to put your entry here, because sometimes as soon as this thing closes like this, price sometimes doesn't come back here. You just like the confirmation is there and then just like buys and all of that. And it's also your own choice, because me, I can use the two, and like I said yesterday, there is no technical reason why I can just decide to. You understand? So, or you can decide to put your entry at that candle that swept the previous candle. Remember, all of these are happening where inside the SL in the 5 minute time frame. Now that is on that one. Then for your stop loss, how will your stop loss be? It's quite simple. You can either clone this guy and get times 2 of how this thing looks like this. You see how this thing look like this now. This will be your SL. You see I cloned it to get exactly like 2 like this. This can be your SL, or I told you we have 2 ways you can put your SL, right? Or number 2, you can use the initial SL of that particular setup. But me, I don't do it. Now let me tell you, over my own study, I don't know for other people, right? When I study, I discovered that price can create, that setup can be correct, but price can create like 2 single candle order block confirmations. And if you are maintaining the SL, the original setup SL, you figure out that you have one entry maybe here, and if that entry get invalidated, like price goes below like times 2 of that SL, and we are maintaining this SL, you can have another entry here. Now if price goes out of Jordan, you discover that you have entry number 1, 2, and most likely if you already had your normal limit at the main 1 to 3, you have 3 entries. If your capital is like $15, you should be making up to $100 from this particular trade using this. Remember, when you want to scale in, stack, whatever, your deposit is your SL. Your deposit. If you observe for me, if I want to trade, like, let me just use for example, $100 account, that $100 is my stop loss. Like, I'm risking everything. You know, when you post it, most people will say like you over leverage, you are gambling, all of that. No, in the real sense, that is my SL. Like, that money there is my SL. I've already like calculated everything. If there's a position, like everything. So any money you deposit with the mindset that you want to make the most out of it, you don't want to make the usual, right? You should know that the whole of that money is your stop loss. Let me check again the Telegram if everybody can hear me. Okay, let me continue. So this one is settled. We have the sweep of the previous candle, next candle close above. Your entry depends on you here or at the limit. Your SL depends on you as well. You can clone times 2 of the middleman candle to get your SL, or use the initial SL of the setup just in case we get like 2 confirmations. All right, note, if that trade wants to fail, that setup wants to fail initially, the single candle order block cannot help you. Don't forget. So that is on this one. The same thing applicable to this cell, right? You can decide to enter from here. You clone it times 2. Let me clone it. Times 2 here. Or you decide to, I need to remove the wrong thing. Or you decide to use the initial SL. Now let me tell you, aside this single candle order blocking, cloning your POI times 2 is actually a good way to, like, in case you don't know, like, where to keep your SL. This one just keeping you risk free. Anything that can even go more than this, your 2x, the setup may likely like not even go where, like, from the start it's not even like going to go where at all. So this also have to occur. You see the way they are looking, you can draw it, you can even draw it in your notepad or notebook or something, so that you'll be looking for it 5 minute time frame. You can draw it inside your POI. So price has to go there, and then your target should not be, when you're using lower time, your target should not be 1 to 3 year. Oh no. If initially normally you should do 1 to 2 in your other setup, fine. When you get your team kind of order block confirmation, use this thing and use your normal target that you used to use your normal target. You understand me? Use your normal target. The only thing that you may adjust will be the SL. That's if you don't want to like clone it x2, you can just use the normal SL. But the target has to be the target that you are focusing on. Except in the higher time frame, you see like a kind of reversal or something, then you just like set break-evens from the lower time frame. So let me show everyone how it looks in the chart. Let me take this off. Hope I'm not taking too long, sorry. Some people were complaining yesterday that I should not hold the class today because of the work or something, but the moderator already announced it, and I really want to see like some results from this for this week. So as we all know, BTC before, okay, this BTC. Now there's something that appeared on gold. I think that thing is also big, like a confusion, and I'm seeing something similar here. Before I go to this single candle, let me just show you guys something. When you have price doing something like this, and then it sweeps above, okay, just look at how, let me not even bother to draw it. Look at it here. Look how this price action is now. Do you know that this is how the movement here is? It went like this, it came here, it went above. All these things are weak. It went above and it broke structure. This is a valid internal, a valid break of structure. This is a valid one. You can see it. Remember, emphasis on sweep. This thing occurred before the break of structure. The break of structure is with the body. This thing swept this candle before this one. Most of you are saying that it's supposed to be inside here, not here. No, this thing is correct. I think something like that on gold. This thing here is sweeping this candle like the previous candle. This is the dual structural liquidity before it broke structure. This is where the break of structure occurred with the body of the candle over here. I don't know whether you guys understand. Let me remove this thing so you can see clearly. You can see the movement. It went above and then it came below. Okay. Let's go back to the single candle block. I think I've rectified that one. So if you are following this structure as of that time, this is the though now the inducement and disruption, I think it has been taken out safe already. And they have like some bullish movements, like yeah, over here. Let's go back. Then we also have this one here as well, close above here. So what broker is this? These brokers, they are quite different though. In 8 cap, I don't think they have this tiny sweep that happened here, where that disruption was in 8 cap was here. Let me go to 8 cap, because I think that's what we have been using since that time, so we don't like confuse ourselves. I don't really know that broker like that. The joint might go away, but regardless. Okay. In 8 cap, is this one that is not the inducement? Yep. So in 8 cap, is this one that is not the inducement? The other one, there was this thing that occurred inside here before the break. So you see now, I think XNES uses something a bit similar with this 8 cap. Like, I don't know. Yep. So I think this is what we have been using. Yes, exactly. This is what I've been using. Okay. So let's do for some setup. I'll just mark like 5 or thereabouts. Okay, let's use this Q MR buy. We should do our full back testing section. Might be like 6 months, because that thing takes long, so we might not do a full year, might do like 6 months or 4 months. Anyone that was sent can carry that day. So we have this long here, got invalidated here. I don't think this thing triggered 1, 2 here. Why did not come back? Then this, why did not come back as well? Let me check this one here. Invalidated here. Okay, I think we have something here. Okay, fine. Then we have this was invalidated at this candle here. The price triggered it from there. Okay. So the buy occurred from here. 3. So let's see if we can get like a single candle order block inside here. Some trade that do tap and go price, price will not give like single candle order block, because it won't show inside the drawdown, because we expect it to like have some drawdowns. So let's see, that one I use 1 to 3, so we'll be checking it out. Okay, do we have any here? Firstly, we have this candle, this one cleared this one, the next one did not close above, then this one was right, but it occurred outside. Like I said, it has to happen inside here. This one cleared this one, close above with part body and wick. No, not correct. There's nothing here. Let's try another one. Let's go back to the 1 hour. Okay, the last by PIA. Okay. This one will not even show safe. This one that I just snipe it, I don't think we can see anything here. It's not even possible. It's not possible. That one is not even possible at all. No need to waste our time. I'm looking for anyone that has like a big drawdown. That's what I'm looking for. Invalidated here. No, you know, come back. There's nothing there. If we don't see anyone on this BTC, we'll go to another pair. Sorry, I'm not marking out like the structure. I just want to look for trades that I can see. No need to mark the structure. All those ones will just waste our time, because we are strictly here to like show the same kind of that block and all of that. And there's another thing I observed while I was back testing with QML. I think an FVG confluence. Let me just like get more data about it, then I can see it. For now, I really don't have anything to talk about it. Do we have anything here? This one was not be up to 1 to 3 to start with, but let's just see. We're just looking for example. Let's see if we even got anything there first of all. Let's see. No. this one would have had the example of after the candle close, and then we don't have like we did not enter from like the middle candle, but it closed outside. So no, how is it like this today? Just need like, even if it's just 3 examples. Okay, can we see something here? Is a QML validated here and then came back? Okay, this can be perfect. Let's see, because there's like a very good drawdown and the trade just went to TP. um okay. uh I've seen one here, but yet again the same thing. I think this would have been very clean. Yeah, because this one probably just tap on this guy, and then let's just use this thing first. Let me just see to count the victory word. So originally it's 1 to 3. Let us just use from here to see something. Now let's put this clone. Let's clone this. Clone to do ×2. Oops. So this is where the SLB is almost the same with what was there originally. So you can see 1 2 3 1 2 4. But this is not a very good example because I want all the criteria to fit. Well, let me look for it inside here. Input sell to, so I put it from here, or let me put it from 50%. But these are really clean trades. So aside seeing Canada block, like these are really like clean QMR. I'm just saying this BTC. Even that pair I said yesterday, that tax something GL30. So that's one pair I've been like throughout today. I checked that pair very well. I just need like a certain amount of ratio to be convinced that, of course. Okay. All of these are the SL. From here is the POI. Okay, I've seen one that occurred inside this point of interest, like the SL, because originally if our entry is here now, which means that all of these here are part of it. So we have one that actually occurred inside. This is a very clean example. Now you can see this candle, that middle candle there. Sorry, excuse me. See this one here swept this one. This one is just like the diagram example I gave. The next one close above. So this here, very good. So you can clone the SL into 2. And also, if your what's the name, your POI is big too, for those that don't like using this 50%, another thing, if your POI is big, you can as well still decide to use this single count order block to like get entries inside the drawdown. Wow. Just give me a minute, please. Okay, so now we put our SL here, we put our entry, like, okay, the first touch after this book is this. So we'll put our SL here and move this one. So let's count it, what we can get. Wow. Oh my god. And this is just 1 to 1. Really? I doubt anybody will hold this trade though, considering where you enter from. Like, but me, I can hold it though. Not like anybody. Me personally can hold this kind of trade. Like, can you see? Wow. 1 to 24, from a 1 to 3. Like, let's go to 1 hour. You see it. You can see this. You can see after that confirmation, price did not go back to that place again. 124 inside 1 to 3. This is crazy. Now, if you're risking $10, well, I should not even talk. You already know how much you're making. So that's how people catch trade, and it'll be like magic. Now, if you like going, like, let's be realistic, because I don't think, like, if you're holding, like, if you have like $1,000 to risk, and you have seen like as a newbie, you have seen like $5,000, you still be holding. It takes like certain mindset. But you can see this is like a perfect, like, we just had a perfect example. Look at it. This one closed. It happened inside the SL. This one closed here. This one swept this candle. Let me move this cursor. It's dragging this guy. Let me look it. This one, this candle here, this middle one swept this one, as you can see. Then the next one closed below it with the body of the candle, just as I drew in that diagram. This one is just like diagram example, like textbook example. Even if it's only one position that you have from this one. Now you can see other candles here. The characteristics were not like fully set. Now this one now would have been the same candle that block, but what happened after I cleared this one with the, like, it cleared it, like swept it, the next one could not close with the body. Instead it just like closed with the wick, and then so it's not valid. This one closed above this one, that is sweeping it, but the next one did not even like break it till this one. And even after this one, we even had another one again, like another single candle order block here. That we had like 2 confirmation inside the same point of interest. Let me show you. Let me unlock this and shift this small to this guy. Now this is another example. Now let me check Telegram whether there's any issue first before we continue. You can use same mindset for real account. Don't do so for him. Let's continue. I don't think there's any problem. So now you can see this one here too. It swept this previous candle and the next one closed with the body. Now you can see we also have another confirmation here. So if we clone it, let me put our cell tools. Let me clone it first. Clone. So we have two here. What you should know is that, to be honest, you will have missed entries. Oh, if it's like that one, if you want to like enter only when you have single count order block confirmation, like you don't have your initial entry from either here or something, you have missed entries. But one thing I can assure you is that if you don't mind, you will make more. But if you mind, you can just always put one entry at this place, like at your normal entry, while you wait for like the position. So we had like two these two entries now, one, two, almost the same SL. Did we have any other confirmation again? Let's check. um mm, yeah, we did. Like this particular setup just have plenty single candle that block. This one now swept this candle and next one closed. Another one here again. Wow, three. Okay, no need to clone. Let me just use my head and just do it. That's three. If you actually you are entering all these things, 10, 20, $30, $30, you should be up like nothing less than 1,000 something. That's crazy. Did we have another one? I think that was the last one. Yes, that was the last one. This one here is the last one. That's one, two, three. Because the next one that came, the price did not come back to trigger it, which is this one here. This one that closed. If I'm touching these things, it will be like showing other stuff. I'm talking about this candle. Just look where this thing is now. If I remove it, this one swept this one, and the next one closed below, but price never went back to mitigate it. So except you enter at the market price like the other one, then you should have something. So you can see we just stayed in one place and we had over how many examples. You can see like this is crazy. If you reach $10, $5, you know what you're getting. But overall, this is your point of interest. This guy here. Do you have any question? Let me look for one example for sale. But let me check Telegram first. Sorry, we have wasted time. Okay, I don't think there's anything there. Let's check 1 hour to look for sale. For buy, we have checked sale example. Let me take this out. Let me use this one that I just saw here. I don't think this one we have because there's not much drawdown. So I just tap and it was going. There's not much drawdown there. I need something that has like good drawdown. Okay, let's try this one. This should do. Okay, fine. So normal POI 1, 2, 3. And we go to 5 minutes. You know what actually made the other one, like that history word, to be crazy like that is because the initial point of interest was like really big on its own. So that 1 to 3 was a lot. Now talk about going to a lower time frame to like refine and all of that. So that's why. Okay. Let's see any valid one. This is not valid. This one is valid. Okay, yeah, it's valid. I think that's the only one we have here. Just one. Only one. Swipe this candle and the next one closed. Let me show you. Actually closed. It was tiny. Let me zoom in. It closed above it. Swept this candle. Closed above it. So it's just tiny. So I think that's only the one price created inside the SL. I don't think there's any other one. I don't think so. Because the rest now. Okay. Okay. We have two. We have two. This is another one. This one clear, this one, next one close. Okay, perfect. We have two. Everything happened inside the SL as well. So we have this guy here. Let's clone to get our SL. This might be the last example for this night. Over time, when we like have our other revisions by Sundays, we can just be checking any setup. Can just check to see whether a single count or block showed up. But you can back test it very well, and within the week, and if you use single count or block for any of your executions and they go really well, like yeah, and then you post it, just kindly indicate that okay, this one is like from single count or block, something like that, so that we'll know that we're actually following what was taught, please. So we have this guy here. So this one was about 1 to 8. So it's 1 to 8. Then this one down here is 1 to 6. Then the overall 1 to 3. You can see. It's just first of all the right setup. If the setup is wrong, then absolutely nothing for you. So with that being said, I think I have touched the major. And can we use KML logic inside SL as reversal in stacking? KML logic inside SL. What do you mean? KML logic inside SL as reversal in stacking. I don't understand the question. Can you please explain better? Let me see. Let me just read some questions. Let's see if we have like some questions so that I will just. Without that sweep, is it still a BOS? Without that sweep, we sweep. Concerning the break or structural example you are showing, using a bullet scenario, for instance, if the only structural liquidity sweep away, are these people asking questions based on what I was teaching? For instance, if the only structural liquidity SLQ sweep of a previous candle that happens in a BOS is done by the candle that closes above the high, is that a valid internal? I don't think this person is asking question for single candle or that block. What if I place the SL right below the middle candle without cloning? Then no problem. No problem at all. Does the color of candle really matter? No, 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 it doesn't. There's no color in this scene. Now this is almost black and gray. No, no, like no color like that, like that, like that. When using limit, we set SL and wait for price to come to us. For this confirmation entry, this is 5 minutes. How can we set the SL? You're still going to enter your normal SL now. Okay. Now somebody was asking this question. This person is asking that if you enter at the at like this candle now, this third candle that close here, as soon as thing just close, you just enter from here. Where will your SL be? Your SL will be below this candle that swept now, because that's the invalidation. Let me put it, for example, you just enter from here now, the next candle that form, your SL will be just right below here, still maintaining at least times 2 or thereabout like this. You still put your SL like that now. You still put your SL like that. Wherever your entry is, that candle that swept the previous candle is your protected level. What's your risk management? You people are taking us out of single candle order block. We are going somewhere else. Explain this in candle block realistically, talking about the money risk and scopes repeatedly around the zone, because you can overtrade while taking multiple scopes around the same place or area of it. Taken. No, you are not taking it randomly. See, I would have loved to like see a single candle order block that actually failed and then price show another one below, right? See, let me tell you, you are not taking these things randomly. That's why I said the money in that particular wallet you want to use to, because except if you don't want to, like, there's how you can approach this thing and you are not over leveraging. How? By just sticking to your first entry and just remain there. Do you understand? Even if another confirmation shows above, you don't have any business with it. You are fine with what you have. You have calculated, if you hit target from this first entry, this is what I'm getting, then it's fine. Aside that, except you have the money to, like, because even if the first one fails and the second one goes well, the second one can recover that first one. And mind you, this is just lower time frame. This is your zone. From here to this place is your overall SL. And you know, even if price do like this anyhow inside here, like all of this, and it has not like totally invalidated this point of interest is still valid in the higher time frame. So I think I had to make that disclaimer. Yeah, when you open multiple positions, you can see like too many like same candle order block there. You can see, and if you want to risk it, just know that if it goes wrong, all your money is going together with it. Except if you just stick to one position. Remember, you may likely still have your normal limits here that must have triggered, and then you are just like taking a DCA position, because it's like DCA taking from a drawdown. Even in like DeFi and all of that, they even do it like you enter positions at the drawdowns. um I noticed after we spot the single candle order block, price to come back to trigger the single candle order block. Is that the case all the time, or we can take the trade immediately? It's your choice. Sometimes, especially on synthetic VIX 25 and the rest, VIX 25, sometimes after you create that single candle order block, it may not even come to trigger it. It will just start going. So it's your choice whether to enter at market price or not. Let me take one more question. I am a newbie. I have been seeing abbreviation KL, QMR, SC and all. Please can anyone tag me to video to learn from? Like the abbreviation K. I'm not the one writing KL, but I think what they are like saying KL is key level maybe, but I think I've not used that. Then QMR, Quasimodo Universal. I don't know what the SC is. I don't know if you can tag the context of the person you saw the SC, so I'll know what he or she is trying to talk about. No, the color, the candle of the color. The candle, yeah, the color doesn't matter. You can use save mindset for you. I don't think it's person. Okay, we're going to stop here now. Okay, let me take the last question from Ray. She said we take single candle order blocks entries are pure. We take scope entries are POIs, for instance. Price trigger your scope, comes back to it, move, come back to it again. How many times must I do this before invalidating your scope POI? Until your single candle order block POI has hit your SL. Alright. Even when it hits your own SL, like if we are like doing like our normal to clone this thing now, our SL should be around here. Even if it hits this SL, if you see single candle order block here at this level and you still have like your capital, you can still enter from here, because some people use their original SL from their single candle order block. They use the normal trade SL. Do you understand? So that trade is still valid. Let's stop here, please. Thank you. Almost an hour, if not an hour. Please, the recorded video will be posted tomorrow morning so that the moderator can compress it and get back to me. Thank you so much and have a lovely week ahead. Thank you.